National leader, do you truly intend to kill me?
It is not I who wishes to kill you, but the crimes you committed. They are unforgivable by law. For your own selfish desires, you unauthorizedly exterminated the national sect and murdered countless disciples. That is your first crime. You secretly developed weapons of mass destruction without permission to plot a rebellion. That is your second crime. You acted with ulterior motives, spreading rumors everywhere to disturb the hearts of the people and shake the very foundations of this nation. That is your third crime. After multiple trials by the National Bureau of Law, it has been decided. Today, you shall be executed by firing squad. Ku Shiba, do you have anything left to say?
It doesn't matter anymore. Anyway, the fate of humanity is already sealed. Your end will be the same as mine. It is too late for words now. You began spreading these lies a year ago. I didn't think that a year later today you would still be this stubborn. Didn't you say humanity was about to be destroyed by a superior civilization? A year has passed. Where is this higher civilization of yours now? You will see them very soon. Why don't we find a place to sit down together and witness the extinction of the human race? Nonsense. Executioner, begin. Yes, sir. Soldiers, take your orders. Load your weapons. Aim for the criminal's heart. Ready? Fire. What is this sound? Big Brother Ku, what's wrong with you? Inside the villa hall, my brothers were all looking at me with shock and bewilderment. I was drenched in sweat, gasping for air, unable to pull myself out of the images I had just seen. That's right. This was my precognition, a passive defense mechanism. Only when I am about to face a life or death crisis do the images of the future before my death automatically surface in my mind. The scene I just saw was the future exactly 1 year from now. I'm fine. 1 year. There is still a chance. Anyway, where were we? Brother Ku, we were just discussing how to convince the national leader to believe everything you've said. There's no need to waste time. The leader is already suspicious of me. No matter what, he will not believe me, let alone let me participate in national affairs. There is no other way. We have to take the hard path. It is our only way to stay alive. The brothers were stunned. The hard path? Mr. Ku, do you mean... What? You want to put the leader under house arrest? Exactly. We've all seen how powerful his battle armor is. If one day he suddenly develops a different heart, who in this capital could withstand him? Only by confiscating his armor and finding a reason to put him under house arrest can I feel slightly at ease. Leader, you absolutely cannot do this. Do you know how high Ku's prestige is within the military now? Even I find myself inferior to him. Haha, he has only been a major general for a few days. Where did this prestige come from? Have you forgotten? Ku unhandedly developed the 6th-generation fighters and the Aerospace carrier, crushing the Western military powers and raising our dragon nation's prestige. From top to bottom, our military's worship of him has reached a point of madness. Even the highest generals of the major military regions see him as an idol. If you treat him this way, I'm afraid it will invite massive backlash. The leader froze for a moment. After reacting, he slowly nodded. You're right. I was careless. It seems this cannot be rushed. We must plan carefully. Leader, you are being too suspicious. Based on my understanding of Ku, his loyalty to you, his love for the country. Old Lee, why don't you understand even now? His abilities are so strong that if we let him keep growing, neither you nor I will be able to control him. I absolutely cannot gamble the safety of the nation on his character. Leader, I, Lee Jang-jun, dare to use my life as a guarantee that Ku... Enough. My mind is made up. You may leave. I am tired.
Since the leader is tired, why don't you take a good rest for a while? To their shocked eyes, I walked in slowly, wearing my battle armor. Ku Shiba, how dare you? Who let you in? Get out immediately! Guards, where are the guards? Stop shouting. They can't hear you. What is the meaning of this? It doesn't mean much. I just hope you can rest for a while. Not long. 1 year will be enough. Presumptuous. Are you planning a rebellion? Haha, if I wanted to rebel, would you still be standing here talking to me? Crow. Whistle. With my call, Crow appeared behind me in a flash. Mr. Ku, starting now, for the next year, the leader will stay here to recover his health. You will be responsible for his safety. Understood. Treason! Treason! Ku Shiba! You actually dare! That's right. You are under house arrest. The leader trembled all over and slumped into his chair. Ku, have you lost your mind? Minister Lee roared as he finally reacted. Uncle Lee, please step outside so we can talk. At the entrance of the National Building, Minister Lee glanced at the guards lying on the ground. His face turned terrifyingly dark. They just fainted. You don't need to be angry. I never kill our own people. Ku, do you actually know what you are doing? You have disappointed me too much. I kneeled before him like a child who had made a mistake, my heart full of guilt and anxiety. Uncle Lee, I'm sorry. I really had no other choice, or I wouldn't have resorted to this. Curse me or hit me, it's fine. Stand up and talk. Let me ask you, did you do this outrageous thing today just because of that nonsense about a higher civilization destroying humanity? It's not nonsense. We only have 1 year to prepare, or everyone will die. And if nothing happens in a year, then I am willing to pay for today's mistake with my death. Minister Lee stared at me with wide eyes, then fell into a long, deep silence. It wasn't until 10 minutes later that he let out a helpless sigh. Fine. The leader is under house arrest. I will find a way to suppress the news for now. During this time, I will try my best to convince the leader to give you this 1 year. Now tell me your plan. What are you going to do next? The stone in my heart finally dropped. To be honest, without his cooperation, my options were limited, but with his support, everything changed. Uncle Lee, the first and most important thing right now is to expand our military strength. Start recruiting soldiers immediately. This stunned Minister Lee. Recruiting? Yes. Ku, do you know that our Dragon Nation already has the most active duty soldiers in the world? I know. All right, tell me, how much do you want to expand? My suggestion is to turn all 10 million of our reserves into active duty and then recruit another 20 million. The total must not be less than 30 million. What did you say? 30 million? Uncle Lee, listen to me. This isn't just a war between nations. We are facing a mysterious superior civilization. We know nothing of their technology. This will be the most terrifying disaster in human history. What's next? Next is strategic materials, especially food and metals. I suggest an unlimited global buy-up. Don't worry about the price. Buy as much as exists. And one more thing. What? We might need to mobilize a massive population migration. In the precognition images, although I didn't see what the aliens looked like, I caught a glimpse of a tsunami hundreds of meters high. How do we migrate? I suggest moving all residents from low-lying coastal areas to the inland. Minister Lee gasped. The reason? A tsunami, unprecedented in history. Our coastal population is hundreds of millions. Do you know how much economic loss this will cause the country? I know, but if we don't move, in a year we will face much more than just economic loss. Minister Lee closed his eyes and took a deep breath. We both knew any wrong choice now would make us villains for eternity. Ku, I was supposed to retire in exactly 1 year. Uncle Lee, I don't have to say it. I understand. Haha, you don't understand nothing. What I want to say is, Uncle Lee is willing to go crazy with you once. Uncle Lee? Major General Ku Shiba, take your orders. Here. I hereby announce the launch of Project Reverse Dragon. Your rank of Major General is restored immediately. You are the Commander-in-Chief of Project Reverse Dragon. Ku, I don't know why you are so certain about what will happen in a year. It's